Good morning. Here in the shed. Thought I'd shoot a video today. Haven't done one for this channel in a while, so here we go. How do you guys like your coffee? Just brewed this out of the Keurig. You guys are gonna laugh at this. I hate bitter coffee. I put 11 spoons of sugar in my coffee in this size cup. And then I do a little bit of creamer. Sometimes I do regular milk, sometimes I do caramel creamer. Today I've got French vanilla in here. It's a good cup. So today I wanted to talk about what's going on with this channel, what's going on with my business, and where I'm at currently. So, as I told you guys in the last video, this is the end for end video. I am closing down Cornthwaite Lawn Care because I am going back to school. I just finished my first semester. I'm going for psychology, and work, school, family life, and everything else is just too much for me right now. So I'm dwindling down my clientele this year, or this next year. I'm getting rid of a few clients that are a little further away from me, and I'm going to dwindle it down until the following year. I'm only going to be doing the yards that I started the business with. They've been with me the longest, so I'm going to keep doing them on the side. And this next semester, I'm going to be taking 6 classes. I'm going to be taking 2 sociology classes, an early childhood education class, math 098, and a biology class. So I'm going to be pretty busy. Luckily around Illinois, we haven't been starting the mowing seasons until early May. And by then, I'm going to be getting out of second semester. So here's hoping that goes well. As for where I'm at, we're currently in my new shed. This is my workshop now. We just moved. We bought a house. We got out of that trailer park. A fairly nice house. It was built in 1920, so it's pretty old, but it's our style. We love old houses. I grew up in an old house like this. The house I grew up in was built in around 1920. The farm itself was established in the late 1800s, 1890, I believe. Actually, I believe the barn was built in 1898 because when we got it torn down, there was a pole or a post in the back corner of the barn that said built 1898. So, and it got torn down 100 years later. So yeah, we fell in love with this house. It took us a while because our lender kept coming back to us with more and more paperwork to sign. We missed 3 closing dates. We eventually got it closed on. And yeah, I mean, the house itself, it's got enough bedrooms for us. It's got a living room. We've got a den upstairs outside of our bedroom. And we've got a family room, which doubles between a sitting area where I can watch some TV, and our dinner table. So it is an enclosed back porch, so it gets a little chilly out there. We're gonna get a heater for it, and eventually we're gonna reroute we're gonna add a heating duct so that the furnace will go out there, which shouldn't take much because the furnace is on the other side of the wall from the family room. We've also got a garage, which is the exact same size as the shed we're in. The garage is attached to the house, and I've got my wife and I are sharing an office, pretty nice size office. which I use for my studio. I've got my green screen up in the garage with lights and everything. So for my other channels, I use the green screen on. As for what's going on with this channel, I haven't really decided yet. I think I'm going to do more gardening work around my yard. I'm going to do more handyman style work around the house on the channel. Just more of a workshop type channel. I'll still be reviewing tools and equipment. I've got plenty of stuff to review. I think there was a branch on the roof of the shed that just blew off. So I'll probably be doing that. I think the first video I'm going to do in the spring is going to be cleaning up the flower beds, because the lady who lived here before us passed away over a year ago. She hadn't lived in this house for 2 years. She got transferred to a nursing home before she passed away. So the flower beds are pretty overgrown. So I think that's going to be the first video we do in the spring when I have the time. Right now I am focusing on 2 of my other channels, one of them being Comigeddon TV, which we do all kinds of geek culture related videos for those of you who don't know. Comic books, toy reviews for the adult collector. History and origins of different characters, collectible reviews, movie reviews, stuff like that. The slogan is where all geek culture collides. And so if you're into that kind of stuff, head on over to Comigeddon TV on YouTube. Check us out. Another channel that I'm doing, it was my Twisted Zombie Horror Productions channel, which I filmed short horror films on. I've since moved the short horror films over to the Comigeddon channel, and I've changed the name to Psychology of the Unknown. The first few videos on there involve Jack the Ripper, profiling Jack the Ripper, the victims of Jack the Ripper. It's going to be a multi-part series. I'm going to go over some of the non-canonical victims that people direct towards Jack the Ripper. I'm going to be going over the suspects. I'm going to be going over my theory, which is a very strong theory, of who the Ripper is in the coming videos. I'm also working on right now a video for the channel, The Science of Ghosts, which is not a paranormal video. It actually dives into the real life science of why people experience the paranormal. So I'm really excited for that. I've learned a lot this past semester in psychology class and doing research on my own. I love it. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to be going into family and child psychology. I do plan on getting my PsyD, which is a newly developed doctorate program, which started a few years ago. The PhD, which is a Doctor of Philosophy degree, is focused more on research, whereas the PsyD is focused more on clinical psychology. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into clinical psychology. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go through my master's, go get my master's before I go through my doctorate, or if I'm going to go straight from my bachelor's to my doctorate, because you don't have to go through the master's program to get your doctorate. If you don't go through the master's program, they cover that in the first year of the doctorate program, but you don't get the diploma and all that for getting your master's. You're just working towards your doctorate. I'm thinking I may end up going through my master's program so I can have that diploma, so that if something happens while I'm working on my doctorate, I'll still have that master's to fall back on. I can still go into family and child therapy. I just won't be a doctor of psychology. My wife is currently working on her nursing degree. She's a CNA right now, which, since she's in the nursing program, she's actually a patient care tech, which is the next step up. She's supposed to be graduating in May and taking the licensing test in June. So she'll get her nursing license then. My other channels, we've got the kids channel, which with everything going on with COPA, however it's pronounced right now, we're not really focusing on that until that gets all straightened out. I've also got my vlogging channel, just the SM Cornthwaite, which during this past semester, I tutored my fellow classmates in psychology. And each of them passed the tests and quizzes with flying colors. They passed the class. So I'm thinking about turning that into kind of a video tutor for psychology students. And I'll talk about other things too, but mostly it's going to be a video tutor channel for psychology students. Last semester I took Psychology 110. Next semester I won't be taking psychology, I'll be taking sociology, so I'll incorporate that into there. And I'll just, each semester, at the end of each semester, I'll incorporate the classes that I'm taking at that time. And I'm not sure if I'm going to take any more of the psychology classes. I may in third semester, with me focusing on family and child psychology. There's multiple psychology classes that I don't need to take. So I'm really trying to focus in on the courses that I need in order to be the best family and child therapist I can be. With that being said, once I get my associates done, I'm going to transfer to either somewhere local, or I'm going to do online courses to work towards my bachelor's. And then, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to get my master's or not. I haven't decided that on it yet. I am going to work for my PsyD though, which is a Doctor of Psychology degree. There are multiple different types of degrees in the field of psychology. You have the psychiatry degree, which is a medical degree, which means you can prescribe medications as a psychiatrist. And then you have the psychology PhD, which is Doctor of Philosophy degree. You can't prescribe medications, but you're still a doctor. You can see people, perform therapy, stuff like that. But the PhD is focused more on the research portion of psychology, whereas the PsyD, psychology, the Doctorate of Psychology degree, is focused more on clinical psychology, therapy sessions, stuff like that. So anyway, that's what's going on with me right now. If you'd like, I can go ahead and take you on a tour of the shed, of the workshop. And I'm not sure what the channel is going to be called now, since I'm going to be ending Cornthwaite Lawn Care. I'm not going to do any more lawn care channels unless it involves my own lawn. So I don't really see the need to have this channel continue being Cornthwaite Lawn Care. If you have a name, let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards the corn crib, but I'm not sure. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a tour of the workshop. All right, so we got my plow there. Need to blow this out. Got some leaves in here. Got some mulch there and there. Air compressor, air conditioner, holders, raincoat, bike, my daughter's bike. I am going to drill some holes and mount this properly. And I think I'm going to cut this area out. I'm going to leave that shelf there. But I'm going to cut probably right here out so that I can use this as a workbench. Got my ladder, my tools, bikes, camping gear. Got my blowers, chainsaw, weed eaters, weed eater, hedge trimmer. And yes, that is a rebel flag. No, I am not racist. I believe the rebel flag represents states' rights, resistance. It means something different to everybody. Racist people use it as a symbol of racism. That's not how I see it. To me, the rebel flag is similar to how it was used in the Dukes of Hazzard. I got some masks I got hanging on the window. My ramps for the trailer. There's the snapper mower. I just got it at the beginning of the season this season. My Honda is back there. Yeah, I kind of neglected it a little bit. I'm going to have to put a new motor in it eventually. Got my zero turn here. My tractor there with the snowplow attached. This, starting this spring, I'm going to begin fixing this up so that I can use it a little bit more regularly, so that next fall we will have 2 mowers to mulch up all the damn leaves in this yard. It took us, I believe, about 4 or 5 hours to mulch up all the leaves in this yard after we moved in, because the yard hadn't been touched since early October. So yeah, we got my pressure washer back there. Got a light up there, drop light. I'm liking it. It's plenty of room for me to do my work. I like it a lot. And maybe eventually I'll take you on a tour of the yard. Won't do that right now though. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to continue to check in here, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give us a like, comment, share with your friends, whatever. I don't care. With that being said, I'm Shannon, and take care, guys.